evening, we're going to do some tarot readings for a couple different colors. We're not doing the rainbow flag. We're doing the new beginnings for pink, which will resonate with the divine feminine energy, which everybody has a little, at least a little bit, divine feminine energy within them. And then we're going to do a black. So, what the spirits of the underworld that surround us and protect us are going to be dealing with. And then we're going to do white, which are the divine light, um, pure souls. We're going to figure out what their thing is that they got going on for the new beginning. And then we're going to do blue, which will resonate with divine masculine energy, which we all have that within us as well. So all of that will come together for a pretty good reading, I think. Just doing, these collective messages, and it can resonate with anybody who's watching. Whoever, needs the message the most, for whatever reason, the divine is picking up your story. Like, whatever you got going on, if this is resonating with you, that means you're very important, and whatever's going on around you is very important. And what they're talking about is going to be significant to what's going on as we move forward, growing, healing, and evolving. Know that. Okay, guys? I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Okay. Prepare yourself. Get popcorn, a drink, whatever you need, because I'm going to talk for a while. Run. It's a broad spectrum. Very good point, Spirit. Alright, so let's start with pink. We have the Gourmet Tarot deck here. They're just all falling out. And we're also going to use a couple cards from the Celtic Spirit deck. Corner. As soon as I pulled this deck out, the Spirit says corner. Some people want to get you into their corner. For what, though? What are they going to do to you in the corner? Alright, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Chariot, forward movement. Eight of Cups, moving away from illusions. And a King of Pentacles. So this Queen of Swords is like standing in her power, embracing the truth, and letting go of illusions in order to move forward divinely, in the right way, in the best way. But we have this group approach that someone must be weary of, because sometimes when we're moving away from a situation, these illusions, wherever they were coming from, the people that were creating the illusions, they were trying to keep you sucked in by creating these illusions, like with them, to keep you sucked in with them. And as soon as the illusions fell apart, you were ready to walk away. So they want to pull you back in. It's probably not going to be easy. But yeah, just letting you know. We have looking up after some events took place. The angels are reading your thoughts. Be careful what you manifest. Like, when stuff is happening on the other realms, when it comes to justice and judgment calls and whatnot, and the angels are checking your thoughts to see where you're at mentally, they're gonna, look into certain things farther. If there's red flags in your thinking, they're gonna figure it out. As long as you're truly just trying to do your best and people are, difficult, you'll be fine. The angels will help you find happiness and contentment, because that's what they're there for. Alright, we have Ace of Swords. So, the truth. That is going to be a cutting truth that helps in moving forward. Something sad. Somebody just finds themselves needing to be a light to someone. Because they may be a little hurt, stemming out of this sadness. So, this person probably just needs support. And somebody out there understands. So, when somebody understands why you feel the way you do, they can be good support. Even if they don't even have any solutions for you or anything. It's just nice to have somebody who's there for you. Just, they know. Like, you look at them with the sad face, and they're like, I know. Fuck it all. Fuck everything. Do you need a glass of wine or something? It's all it takes. It's the little thing. It's the little things. Alright, we have an Ace of Swords here, indicating somebody's mentally blocked from seeing the way out, or seeing the solution. You know what I'm saying? They're blind to whatever it is they need to be illuminated to. Ooh. And that's that somebody is.
Wait.
A sexual predator of some kind. Like maybe they overstep their boundaries. Maybe they're not a full-on pedophile that breaks into your house and rapes you, but sometimes when you're like out and you go on a date with someone and you're not really feeling it romantically, like maybe this could be a friendship or something. You know, you got to try things before you figure it out. But if they start, touching on you and feeling on you too much and you're saying no, that's not okay. That's crossing your boundaries. So somebody could be like that. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Something to do with business. Somebody means business. Two of Pentacles. Juggling multiple priorities. The Hierophants. And a Cup of Love. Something to do with the past, or some children, or feelings of nostalgia. Somebody's thinking about investing in a situation, or maybe a person, after they received this little message. It was touching. Like, oh.
Hope.
He gave him hope? Aww. We have illumination. Five of Pentacles. Something was left out, or someone. Someone's feeling confused. I think maybe things were said and then things took place, like people took action and things didn't go the way they thought it would, and now it's like, but what were we doing? Where were we going with all this? And why are these the results that we got? I thought we were going to do this. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like it's a whole... I feel like it's a couple of different people who have been working together, and now they're feeling like just confused about, the whole agenda or something. Somebody's blocked out. Somebody was blocked out. I feel like somebody was illuminated to somebody they didn't see before. And this player or person, it's like a player in the game. This game of life. Alright, so this new player that comes into the picture, like, brings a lot of truth and answers and brings questions to arise, because of the things that took place in the past up to the moment that they met this person. It's like real strange. Twilight Zone stuff. This happens to me all the time. So, yeah. Let me tell you what that is about. There's a lot of us out here who are on a spiritual journey and we're connected to the all, and we read the signs from the universe. So we're kind of like on the same page with a lot of things. So things we are on are very important overall. So the spirits, the angels, even creatures of the underworld are talking about us. Those of us who have spiritual gifts and whatnot, especially, who are speaking for the spirits. We're like the most popular people on the planet to them. So, yeah. It's things like that that come into play. Like, if you were looking for solutions that a person with divine spiritual gifts can bring, and you never thought about looking into that, and now you're seeing how you could have asked for help in this way all along. You're like, why didn't I? That's where somebody's at. It's like the energy. Strange. People try to keep you blind to certain things because they don't want you moving on and finding the proper solution. It's weird. I forgot to draw a Celtic Spirit card for that. That was the reading for pink, so the Divine Feminine energy. We have this Celtic Spirit working with the Divine Feminines for the new beginnings. We have surrender, let go, freedom, flow. This is a fairy. Sometimes you gotta surrender to the process. There's just things you don't necessarily know, and you don't necessarily need to know. You just need to have patience. Next we're doing a reading for black. This darkness. Heavy energy. First off, let me light this. Are we talking about the underworld spirits and darkness and whatnot in our lightness? This is Palo Santo wood. Also known as holy wood. You can use cedar wood if you don't have that. It said October. I didn't hear it, it just said it. Alright, to start off for the black reading, we have going within to find the answers. Hermit mode. Ten of Pentacles. Thinking about the business. Eight of Swords. What kind of things on? My lips are drying up. What kind of business aspects is somebody blind to? We have the Four of Swords. They heard things. They heard a lot of things. So we got a lot of mental swords built up. They need to place things where they go. You know, what's the truth, what's not the truth. They have to find their opinion. Proper opinion. We have Justice. Comfort. Africa. Making things hard. You may have received a message of concern, like, oh my God. Because somebody's feeling comfort from someone because they're illuminating it to them that they're blind to certain business aspects. And they're like, wow, if I started thinking in this direction, I might be a lot more successful. And then they are thinking about like how much people were putting in effort to block them from going this way that would be more successful. That's what's like, oh my God, what the fuck? Yeah. There's the Sun card right here. And indicating that what I'm saying is the truth. Confirmation. We have Nine of Wands. Somebody's coming out of a struggle or a fight. They didn't know where this fuckery was coming from that they were experiencing. As they come back into union with someone, we got this Knight of Wands taking creative action, with Ace of Wands, we got the Star. Somebody is not as dumb as they seem like they are.
Locate.
They're pushing political views. They have a very narrow focus. They're not dumb. They just don't want to talk about certain things. They're like, no, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, pet defense. Oh my. So the animals are working with somebody who's trying to get to the bottom of a situation. And somebody had sex with, like, somebody in a dark way. Maybe they paid for sex at a strip club or something. I mean, by that. But, yeah, they're choosing to be ignorant and ignore the fact that they're about to get busted. Just because they want to hold on to their peace of mind as long as they can. We have Archangel Gabriel, Divine Messenger. Karma may have struck or will if you were or planned to be unfair, unjust, greedy, or unrealistic. Ace of Pentacles. As the black category is moving into the new beginnings, everyone's dark side is sick of people who waste their time and energy. So that's the focus for black at this time, as they move into the new year and new beginning. The Celtic spirit that's working around black is sacred waters, deep healing, emotions, and pilgrimage. So this is indicating people that have traveled. You know, people that live away from places that they were born. You know, like you have your town that you grew up in, and then there's the town that you live in now. It's just a different vibe when you're living in a city that you didn't grow up in. When you grow up in a city and you're surrounded by people that knew you ever since you were a kid, it's a little different. So we got some deep healing that needs to go on for somebody. These black people. Like, there's hurt inside that gets, comes to the front. At certain points of the year or the month, our darkness comes ahead and needs our attention. Yeah, you go through the motions. It's like a pattern. So, yeah, people are figuring out the patterns connected to their darkness. That's good. All right. Let's see what's going on with the divine light side. I need a drink. Yeah, just flip over with that. Or went flying. Devil card. Ooh. All right, we got the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody like deciding to go forward with giving somebody a gift or something. The Nine of Cups. That's somebody feeling content but discontent. We have the Six of Wands. Somebody being resistant to changes they need to make in order to make an investment. Change to environment needed. We got the Hierophants. Somebody's being forced to control themselves. We got going back to check out a crime scene. Somebody's real messy with their work. We have political agenda. Child endangerment. Just be patient until the right kind of growth happens. You know, anytime you get stuck, you just gotta wait for shit to pan out. You know, sometimes you find that puzzle piece that you're gonna put in there and then BAM! Sometimes you're working on the puzzle, literally, and you just get stuck, and you just can't fit any fucking pieces, and you're like, well, what, did I lose the pieces I'm looking for? And then you quit doing the puzzle and come back later, and you pick up one piece and you place it and you're like, oh yeah, I found a piece finally. It's been forever since I found a piece. And then pop, 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 pop. All of a sudden you're just like a whiz at doing the puzzle. I don't know why that is. It's like a magical thing. Energetic magical thing. Sometimes you gotta wait force things to pan out on the spiritual realms. You know, maybe Archangel Gabriel has some guys sent out to deliver a message to some other spirits that are at long distance. And it's going to take a little bit for them to get the message to come over here for a spiritual war, you know? I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening, but that could be. We got somebody's mad. Appearance isn't everything. Somebody was trying to make something out to look like things were a certain way, but as somebody's looking at the truth of it all, like, there's something deeper. Like, why are you guys fluffing it up to make it look a certain way? We got a vendetta. Somebody's looking deranged because of the actions they were taking. Yep. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. That's moving to calmer waters. I had to think about what that was for a second. Because it's not the normal pictures. Alright, we got 8 of Pentacles now. Indicating somebody's focusing to the details very closely when it comes to something. And somebody's got 10 swords stabbing their back. Like all of a sudden 10 people at the same time were on the same page and they were like, that guy, fuck that guy. We got 5 of Pentacles. Left out. Independent. So somebody like on their own. Oh, so aside from all that, somebody has left out the fact that they're thinking about making this choice in love. Yeah, because they're independently thinking about this. So this is somebody that has something big or deep going on, but at the same time, they got another, like, big, deep thing going on for themselves. It's kind of, I'm feeling it's romantical. Nice. And we got this forward movement Chariot and the 8 of Swords. Somebody wants to move forward and make this choice, but they're mentally bonded to certain things that they can't let go of at this time. You know, I'm imagining a guy who is trying to get across, like here's one side of a cliff and there's like another cliff over there, and he has to get over there, and there's like swinging ropes like Tarzan or something. And you jump out and you grab on to a rope, right? And you're swinging back and forth, and you gotta grab onto another rope. You gotta like jump off, grab the rope, swing, and then jump off and get to the other side like a video game. Okay? This guy wants to go to the next step. But he's hanging on to the first rope. He like jumped out there, grabbed onto it, and I swinging back and forth. And like as he's swinging out this way back to where he just came from, the other end of the rope is too far away to jump and grab. So he has to wait till he sways back that way and that rope gets closer and he can jump over and grab it again. Or grab onto it and then continue on until he can jump onto the cliff. So it's like being in the midst of making a change. Surrender. I shuffled that deck up, and this came out on top. The pink was told to wait. I was in the pink reading. This was working with pink. So yeah, maybe there's like divine masculine energies out there who are on that rope right now, trying to jump to grab the other rope, but it's not like that takes perfect timing to make that jump. So that's why this fairy spirit is saying you have to surrender to the flow. If you if your divine masculine's like out there on a rope and you call them up to tell them to hurry up and get to the other side and he just lets go and falls to the abyss, he ain't never coming. Shit. So that's what our light sides are working on. Patience, but when it's necessary. Like that's a necessary for someone. Like you already got to the other side of the cliff and you see them coming, you're like, I could wait for that person to get over here. So you do, or you don't. Alright, so the next reading we're doing is blue. That's like divine masculine energy. Starting to feel yawny on this one. Maybe the masculines are tired of something. We'll see. Oh wait, more of this on before I start this. It's gonna be the last reading for this video. Alright, we got the focus is Ten of Pentacles. Business aspects. Three of Cups. Celebrating business aspects. We got the Queen of Swords here. The Seven of Cups. We got options laid out. Strong, healthy options to look at. I'm feeling like. We got the Page of Pentacles. Like, as these options are being laid out, it comes with a message that is very abundant and prosperous and enlightening. We got be careful when keeping your enemies too close. You could find yourself in the lion's den. Archangel Jophiel. Energetic victory.
End.
Reached an end with something. The illusions. They're beautiful illusions. Somebody is choosing to show love, even though they could be mean to someone. We are fascinated but intimidated by somebody's personal power. Oh, somebody is connected to some rape and pillage situations. We got the Golden Helper, the Divine Messenger. We got an 8 to 11-year-old having balanced relations. Listen to your heart and follow your own intuition. We got family feuds and disputes. The keeper of the Akashic Records is keeping track of everything. Who makes sense, who doesn't make sense, who cheats and lies, and who chooses to be the bigger person, you know, all that. The ancestors see someone growing to where maybe somebody in the family, oh, I wouldn't agree with that. Some people have their idea in their mind of who we are. Doesn't mean that's who we are. We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. Oh, like self-absorbed. Somebody thinks somebody's self-absorbed. But as we focus to the details, I think it's smart to be self-absorbed when it comes to certain things. We got the Nine of Wands. Somebody setting up little obstacles throughout somebody's day just to fucking piss them off. It's their goal to piss them off by doing this wrong, or, you know, some people that know us, like our siblings and stuff, they know what pisses us off and gets on our nerves because we tell them all the time, don't do this because I don't like that. So one day when you piss them off, they do everything you hate all in one day.
Wow.
Because if they hit you or something, they'll get in trouble by mom or dad. So somebody's like that. Need to seek legal advice. Caution, the universe is warning a foolish person to take wise action and not stupid actions. They push a devilish agenda. You know, what are they really looking for? A fight. When you're doing things to piss somebody off on purpose, you're asking for a fight. Literally. What else are you asking for? To be bent over and spanked? Maybe. That is some people's goal. I'm not gonna lie.
Degree.
Yeah, what's the degree of the of the obstacles they're setting up? You gotta use your discernment. Alright, so we have the Maiden. Innocence, love, past. So, this is the masculine reading. And the Maiden is helping the masculines. So this is indicating that past life soulmates are helping the masculines. So like, people that you have been married to in your past and you both died and crossed over and then you were reborn and you're having another experience on this realm, their spirits will follow you. So I think they're getting signs from their past loves or something. So, the divine feminine energy has stronger intuition, and guys tend to get caught up in the doldrums a lot easier than the feminines do.
Heated up the potato soup if you want some.
Okay, so that's why masculines tend to need assistance from feminines, so they don't get caught up in the illusions. Alright. My mom heated up the potato soup she made, so I'm gonna go have some. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you're notified when I go live.